Today on Jazz Cactus, we're making Boxtys. Infused, of course. I was gonna say, if you don't know what the fuck a Boxty is, it is an Irish treat. It's just another way to make potatoes. That's not thick cut bacon like they said that it would be.
You want to tell the people what you're doing?
These liars. I'm being fucking lied to. We're all being lied to. We're being gaslit. We're being lied to. This is not organic thick cut bacon. What is this? So we're making Boxtys, okay? But we're gonna church them up a little bit. A Boxty is just a fancy Irish latke, more or less. You know how the Irish love the potatoes. So yeah. We're doing a St. Patty's Day. We're doing a Boxty.
Aren't you supposed to be wearing green?
Should be wearing green. No, don't pinch me. That's not, I'm not Irish. I don't want to be pinched. Ow, that's the side fat. All right, we got our crispy bacon in the oven. Now we're going to make a little breakfast sausage. We're doing a nice little breakfast Boxty. A nice Jimmy Dean sausage log.
Stop playing with that thing, you'll go blind.
You want to get these up into tiny little pieces. If you want to be really cheeky like us, you could take all your rendered fat from your bacon and your sausage, and you can infuse that. And maybe we'll make like a little small batch cannabis video and show you how to do it. But you can just go over to the Patreon and you can see all the math and the dosing and the time and all that fun stuff. That's over there. We're just going to brown this sausage while the bacon cooks. You want this stuff all to be ready because when we are frying up our potato, you don't want to be waiting for other shit to be going on. And as this cooks, this has some nice seasoning in it. You know how you guys, you know how I feel about my tummy. The only thing we're going to do is maybe add a little bit of salt. We got some rosemary and thyme and some other herbs into our potatoes. So we don't have to go too crazy on the flavor. We want them all to be nice and subtle. Our bacon's out of the oven. The sausage is rendered nice and thin, little thin pieces of
meat tacks.
Now we're gonna make our base here. And it's kind of like, almost like you would make a hash. You don't wanna boil these. You can make Boxtys out of mashed potatoes if you want. But mashed potatoes are great. This is a quick, easy way. You don't have to boil them for a half hour. You don't have to worry about any of that nonsense. You just want to grate them. A lot easier than it feels like it was going to be, you know? Just going to do this for about 6 to 8 potatoes. Nice and easy. That's it. Just nice and easy. We're going to want to get all this moisture out, so I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. Mainly with paper towels. This is all starch. And get rid of all that starch. We want them nice and crispy. But this is too wet. We want to get rid of this starch. See how it's clumpy? Paper towels and the weight of a heavy man. What we're going to do is, we're going to put a little paper towel here. Cover the top nice. I'm going to cover this with paper towel. We want to get a little bowl on top. You're going to just kind of push. I got a nice weight here. Put the weight on. Topple as much weight as you want. We want to try to get as much moisture out. I'm going to prepare the bacon. It is quite crispy.
How's the flavor?
Not that there's something wrong with it. It's just very clearly not bacony. I wouldn't say it doesn't taste good. I would say it doesn't taste as good as it should. We got our potatoes. We got a lot of the starch removed. Still a little wet, but that's okay. So in here, we have a mixture of flour, rosemary, thyme, salt, baking powder, and little soda bread.
What? You put soda bread in there?
A little soda flour, a little soda bread flour.
Okay.
It's a different type. It's going to help with the rising a little bit like the baking powder will. You want to get this all mixed together. You want to kind of form a nice dough. This should get the rest of the moisture out. Want to mix this around. Get some nice salty rosemary vibes in here. You want to make sure you have a nice mix. You want to get that flour all the way through. And then we're just going to, ooh, look how nice that looks. Now we've got some grated cheddar.
Is that a white cheddar?
A white, sharp. We've got our discount value store bacon, whatever this is.
We love value bacon.
And then we have some breakfast sausage because we're making a nice breakfast Boxty. Boom. One last mix. I'm going to get this all about. We're just kind of forming like a little latke dough almost. But look how beautiful this is. We have all of our nice oil, the rendered fat from our sausage and our bacon in here. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. This is not an oil fry. That's not how St. Patrick did it. All right. So we got 2 tablespoons of cactus butter. Nice, light cactus butter. This is a breakfast meal. So we've only got about 40 miniature gremlins in here. All right, we got a nice little shallow fry going. We're just gonna make little patties out of our Boxtys, fry them up. They're gonna be lovely. You want them to be a little flat because it's a nice shallow fry.
We want them thin, unlike us.
Factual.
We are hefty gentlemen.
Going on a thick neck, baby. My middle name is Thickolas. Just want to pat them down a little bit so they're nice and thin. And nothing crazy, nice shallow fry. They're going to take a couple minutes. 8 or 12 Boxtys. We're not here to celebrate Zombie Jesus Day just yet. That comes next month. Let's give St. Patrick his due. Let's thank him for getting rid of all the snakes on Ireland.
AKA the pagans.
Great sex parties, though.
Yeah, nobody fucks like a pagan.
Nobody fucks like a pagan. Weird blood traditions, but, you know.
That's having fun.
Wow, these are going to be delicious. Look at this. We want this to be a nice kind of crisp on both ends. Then we're going to kind of throw it in the oven to keep the heat nice in the middle. They're only going to need a couple minutes in the oven. You could do a deeper fry if you want to keep it out of the oven, but I want some of that nice, kind of that moist flavor in the center. Once you start to see the color kind of come up the sides, that's when you know you're ready to flip. So we're almost there. We just want these edges here kind of get a little bit more color for me. This is essentially an Irish latke.
Irish space latkes.
Just like, you know, more people stealing from the Jews. Tales old as time.
People do like to take from us.
You want that crispy. Yeah, give me that. You can't stay. You can't stay here. Like a little breakfast latke. Just missing a little bit of salt. Screaming salt. Gonna go in the oven at 350 for 3 to 5 minutes. Very, very easy. We're gonna keep them nice and warm. I want these crispy bits for myself, selfishly. We're gonna make 2 eggs to throw on top. A little potato and egg kind of a breakfast. Let's do that. Some of this. We got some hot grease here.
Important technique to cook the shell.
It's like, I didn't drop any shell, I just broke the shell into it. There we go. Nice and easy. We got it. We're here now. Nice hot egg here. Very hot egg. I'm gonna eat you. Oh, not anymore. That is the vicissitudes of cooking, as I like to call them.
The vicissitudes.
Vicissitudes.
That's another word you're likely using incorrectly.
No. This is the, you know, it's the vicissitudes. You want to talk about the funniest death of the entire French Revolution? Is that what they want to talk about? Delicious fried egg on top. Oh yeah. Tell me you like it, please. Tell me I'm a good boy.
I'm just distressed by what you've done to these poor eggs.
No, we want them nice and fried. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Shut the heat off. Look at that. It's begging for help. Help's not coming.
Not for you, not today.
Our eggs are done. Our Boxtys are done. I know that's really what you're after here. They're in the oven for 3 to 5 minutes. We just want to keep them warm. We want to make sure the center is nice and warm. And now we're just going to plate them nice with our egg, maybe a little sauce. Got ourselves a nice breakfast Boxty here on St. Patrick's Day.
Mazel tov.
Bring in the snakes! We've made a breakfast Boxty in honor of all the snakes in Ireland. We got a little sour cream base. We got a little egg here, nice fried egg.
We ain't touched tummies.
No, tummy touch tasting time. It's too good. We've been this segment is now called Forever or Forevermore.
Tummy touch tasting time.
Tummy touch tasting time.
There's so much heat.
We want to see
your man.
Find your loved one and have a tummy touching tasting time with them.
Are you running a fever? I'm feeling faint.
Yeah, I'm quite flushed. Here's your poor son of a bitch.
All right, so can we talk about it?
Yeah.
Frankly, what's in it? What?
My favorite death during the French Revolution. We made 10.
10 of these.
10 of these. So each one's nice and light, like 8 milligrams, just
Delicate.
how you like it.
Okay, we're gonna be soft. It was a soft early start to the day. We're not getting too crazy.
You're not going to eat 2. I mean, you probably will eat 2, so you'd be
Yeah.
up to like 10 or 12.
We're
Good
doing
can of
it.
breakfast, can of base.
Can we kind of eat this?
You can.
It's kind of time. You need a can of knife.
Can of knife. All right, give it a cut. Give it a cut right
All right,
in
I'm
the
going
center.
in the middle. You want it?
Yeah, get all the flavors. Wow, look at you. Show the good people.
Oh,
what you've
yeah.
done. That doesn't make your nether regions thump the wall northeast.
My nethers are a quiver.
Yeah. Yeah, you cut me off with a good part.
Sorry.
You've ruined it.
They
My
don't-
nether regions are thumping, baby.
They don't know that.
What is that, Scully and Mulder?
That's X-Files.
Might as well be the same
I'm
thing.
over here. Coming down.
Desperate Housewives is wrestling for women and gays.
Yeah.
That's what reality TV basically is. It's wrestling for the women and the gays, and we're here for it.
It's okay. We like wrestling. This is delicious and
Yeah,
crunchy and dense with flavor.
When someone makes us the right offer, we will. Then we can storm the Bastille together. Let you storm my Bastille.
There you will. Balls deep, you know.
How is it? Tell the people.
Oh, the flavor, the texture, there's a little creaminess from the sour cream.
a little complexity here.
There's some bacon. There's like notes of a smoked hickory at work.
The thinnest thick cut bacon you've ever seen.
It's like you're getting the herbs, like you said, coming in from the sausage that you put in separately.
Are you missing the onions?
I mean, I'm okay without them. I would prefer there to be some onions in here, but I generally want onions in pretty much everything. I love onions.
I like onion flavor, just not the texture.
Have a piece, for God's sake.
Well, I'm waiting for you to get.
Go on in.
Let me have a little piece of moment to myself.
No, I want you to enjoy it. I want to see what you think. This crunch, this flavor.
Sour cream brings it all together.
Yep. Unexpected. The cream is a great addition here. It just gives it a perfect base of like richness. Oh yeah, come to daddy.
The sour cream is it.
I love sour cream.
That's exactly, well, me too, but this is exactly, it kind of goes against, the texture. This is my favorite.
Go with the egg, why don't you? Wow. Try the egg piece.
Fair. I do love eggs.
Or are terrified of them. Oh my God.
Oh, touch your tummy.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
the only way to do it takes time. That's so good. The ketchup, the egg, the sour cream.
You know, you get like a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of tartness out of the ketchup. That is like a really nice addition on top of the richness, and then just a menagerie of flavors yet again. A melange.
As you probably don't know, off camera we do quite a bit of eating.
Yeah, they fucking know, man.
So
Take a look at us.
Individually, the Boxty is delicious. It's salty. It's got good herb flavor. You can feel the bacon inside of it.
Nice balance on that salt.
But man, when you put ketchup, egg, sour cream, I don't even care that they stole this from the Jews. I almost commend them for it. This is a better latke. This is a breakfast Boxty. And I will say, the Irish culture, I have many problems with your food. The women are fine. I like me a nice red-haired gal that could beat me up with the frying pan. That is my type. I like to describe my type as gettable. So,
Low standard holding women.
oh my God. Wow, this is like a breakfast hash, but one that actually cares about itself. The crunch. Please, go over to the Patreon, for the love of God. We're having fun over there. We're talking about my favorite deaths historically. We talk a little bit about fasting, dosing. We talk a lot about cannabis. We do a lot of cannabis, smoking, gardening. I'm frying my bacon shirtless. We're having a great time.
Just support us a little bit. This food is not cheap.
Can't believe 3 months ago they took TikTok away from us. This is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. My whole life has no meaning anymore. I need you to come watch us over on the YouTube, over on the Patreon. We're having a ball. We're making great foods. And I'm talking about our favorite deaths. All mine, at least. Mozart doesn't even crack the top 10.
Wow. How about Beethoven?
Nah, he died surrounded by wines and cakes and people. He got like a cast. Beethoven's last words, and I'll send you off on this. As he's laying in his deathbed, as one does when they die, he's on his deathbed, and someone is bringing him in 3 bottles of his favorite wine, this old, vintage, beautiful wine, and he looks up and he goes, "Pity, too late." And he dies. So his last words were lamenting that the wine came too late. And that is why I'm a Beethoven man. We'll see you next week.
You even drink wine?
No.